What you guys, today we're taking a look at the browser settings they use to track you and spy on you. Now, if you're using Google Chrome, Firefox, or Microsoft Edge, then this video is for you. If you value your privacy and you want to change some of the settings in the browser, then this is for you. So you can see here in Google Chrome, we have AI mode all the way in the browser on the search box here up the very top. And we've got AI and also privacy settings, telemetry settings, all built in to Google Chrome. If that concerns you, then stay tuned because I'm going to show you how you can remove it. Next, we're going to take a look at Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is full of telemetry and also AI and other features that you might not want to use in this browser. But you can see we have loads of adverts inside here as well. And if you want to get rid of all this, you can turn this off and make settings in the browser itself. I'm going to show you a real quick way on how to do it. Also, the same with Firefox, you can see it's bombarded with adverts, telemetry, and other privacy issues. So if you want to deal with all of these, there is a simple script that you can use that actually removes all of this. And if you want to put it back, it also puts it back. Now, there's also a disclaimer and warning here. The information provided in this video is for education and informational purposes only. Modifying your browser settings, disabling the system telemetry, or altering privacy configurations can change how certain websites function and cause some website elements to break or log you out of your accounts. Any changes you make to your software, browser, or device settings based on this video are done strictly at your own risk. If you don't feel comfortable using any of these methods, then don't use them. So on the GitHub page, there's a page called Just the Browser. And basically, you can use a script to be able to run this on the system, and it will clean up any of the policies that are set in that browser to be able to harvest data, telemetry, and also AI. So let's take a look at what we've got here. So if we go back up to the very top, you'll see that we're concentrated on Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, and Mozilla Firefox. There's a bit of short code that we need to copy, but basically what it's going to do is it's going to pull down some registry files and make changes to the registry for that browser. So let's go back to the main page here, and we're going to go all the way back up until it says install script. There's a bit of code right here that we need to copy, and we can paste this into PowerShell. So let's go ahead and copy the code by just clicking on the little copy icon on the edge of the actual script here. You can see this version is for Windows, and there's a version here for Mac and Linux if you're using a Linux operating system. So let's go ahead and open up PowerShell by typing PowerShell in the search box, and we need to run this as administrator. So go over to the right hand side, click on Run as Administrator, say yes to the user account control, and this will open up a prompt window like so. We can now paste in the actual command that we copied off the website and press enter. This will give us some options. It will automatically detect the browsers that we have installed on this system. Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, and Mozilla Firefox are all been detected. So we're going to select one and press enter. It's then going to download the registry files, and it's then going to put in all of the settings inside that registry file. Now you can check on their website what these are because it's fully open source. Now we've done the settings, let's go back to Google Chrome, and you can see all of the AI has been removed and disabled, and all the telemetry has been turned off as well. We can check this by going up to the top of the browser, typing Chrome : / and policy. Press enter, and this will give you a full list of all of the settings that have been disabled. On the left hand side, you can see the policy name, and it just tells you the policies that it's put in place. Gemini settings, and it's also done history search settings and a bunch of other ones to do with AI. It's removed those from the browser itself. And the status is okay. Everything seems okay here. But if you do want to ever put it back, you can. You can just go back into the PowerShell window and reverse exactly what we've just done here. But for people that just want a bit more privacy, that's basically how you can set it up. Now we're going to do this for also Microsoft Edge and Firefox. But before we do that, I just want to quickly show you what Edge looks like. There's loads of adverts and loads of AI and other telemetry inside Microsoft Edge. Before we do that, let's revert the Google Chrome back by removing the settings that we put in place by typing number 2 and press enter, and this will reset Google Chrome back to default settings. You can see it's now going to go ahead and download the registry files, and it's now made changes. Let's quickly go back to Google Chrome, and you should now see AI mode all installed again and turned back on. And if we go back up to the browser and type in here Chrome // policy, press enter, you'll see all of them policies have been removed. So you can see all it's doing is changing policies inside here and disabling some of them features that you don't want. Let's go ahead and now do Microsoft Edge. Now I should imagine Microsoft Edge as a load of settings that need to be disabled because it's Microsoft. So let's go ahead and push number 2. It's going to download the registry files and press enter, and it's now made those changes. So let's go and check and see what Microsoft Edge looks like. I'm going to open up Microsoft Edge, and you can see it's opened up a cleaner window and it's saying update complete. That means the update has been made on this browser. We can check the settings by going up to the very top and type in edge // and then policy. And this will tell us all the policies that we've just changed on this browser. So let's go ahead and do that right here. Press enter, and you can see there is a long list of all the policies that have been put in place. These are to do with Copilot, diagnostic data, telemetry, and other stuff that you don't really need on your browser. And this should actually make your browser much more private because we've turned a bunch of features off that we don't need. It will probably feel a little bit more snappier because we've disabled all of the Copilot. Now to reset it back to defaults, all you need to do is type in number 3 and press enter, and it's going to reset Microsoft Edge back to default settings. So let's go ahead and do that right here, and we can press enter one more time. And if we go back to Microsoft Edge, you'll see that everything has gone back to default. Now, I'm not going to waste your time by typing in the policy and show you they've all been removed because they have been, but it's just put it back to default settings. So let's move on to Mozilla Firefox. So now we can type number 3, and we're going to update the settings for Mozilla Firefox. Again, it's going to pull down the registry files and press enter one more time. Let's go over to Mozilla Firefox, and we can now see that it's disabled a bunch of settings. We can check the policies by typing about and then colon and then policies and then press enter, and it will show us all the policies that we've just set on that browser. You can see them all listed right here. And this is just basically a bunch of stuff like search bar chatbot and smart window and a bunch of other stuff like sponsored stories, sponsored top sites, and so on. It's just removed a lot of the ads and things like that and AI control that it has in that browser. So all we've done there is removed it. So let's go back to the browser, and we can move that back to default settings by typing 4 and press enter. And it's going to go ahead and download the registry files that are needed. Press enter. And if you open up the browser one more time, you can see all them policies have been removed. And that's it. That's basically how you can claim back your privacy by using just the browser script. It's quite straightforward and easy to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below, whether this is something you would use on your browser. I can see the security concerns for some people because it's your browser that you use to browse the web and put a lot of passwords in and also do banking online. So for that reason, I probably would never use this on my personal computer and on the browsers that I use, but other people may use it because they prefer to keep their privacy private. Remember, I make how-to videos. I don't make videos to tell you to do things. I make videos showing you how you can do things, and you can choose whether you want to do it or not. Remember, this is not something that I would use on my computer, but the choice is yours at the end of the day. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Just want to say a quick shout out to all my YouTube members who have joined my YouTube members group. I really do appreciate the support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.